Hey, you guys. Hope you're doing well today. In my last video, I talked about emotions and letting go of negative emotions, but I realized that I didn't really explain how to do that and didn't really lay a foundation for understanding emotions in the first place. So I wanted to get into that today. I think emotions are such a foundational topic in life. Emotional mastery, um, learning about these feelings that we get. So, yeah, let's talk about it. So what are emotions? Um, well, I'm not gonna pretend like I understand the science behind emotion, but and I will attempt to explain emotions experientially, how we experience them, which I think is slightly more relevant and more pertaining to the topic. So, emotions are essentially physical sensations, feelings that we've applied labels to. Um, they are also patterns of energy that flow through our bodies and consciousness, mostly in the face, also in the throat and chest and stomach, and also in the hands and feet, of course, when you can feel that during nervousness, your palms sweating. So it's these biochemical reactions that are occurring in the body. And yeah, these patterns overlay and color our experience of the world, our consciousness. So they're highly relevant and are constantly happening and influence our decision making, how happy we are in life, how sad we are. So I just think emotional mastery is such an important topic and something worth exploring to the depths. Okay, so where do emotions come from now that we know where they are? You create them. You create your emotions. How do we know this? Well, consider the reason why multiple different people might have different reactions to the same person. So, for instance, I might look at someone and generate anger towards them. Maybe I have a history with them and they've done something I feel wronged. And so I see this person and I feel anger inside of me. Another person might see the same person and feel passion. Perhaps they're very attractive and they generate lust. Another person might look at them and generate happiness. Perhaps they have a history or narrative with this person in that they've been gifted something by this person or had some pleasant experiences with them. So you can see how multiple people or different people have different reactions to the same things. And this is why we create our emotions. Another example is that shows just how in control we are of our emotions is what if you found out that you had just won the lottery? the jackpot, $500 million or whatever it is, immediately your emotions would shift into feeling super elated or confused or happy, surprised, and your emotions would change in an instant. And for this reason, you can imagine this happening to you at any point in your day and begin to generate those feelings of winning the lotto or of falling in love, whatever it might be. So you are in control of your emotions. Now, there is some mystery involved in emotion. I won't try and act like I have it figured all out, have it all figured out. It seems like although we do have control over our emotions, we have habit patterns that act like channels, like water channels. And where energy flows into our experience, these channels lead to certain emotions more easily than others. And I see part of the work that I'm doing for myself is to rebuild those channels and redirect them towards emotions that I enjoy experiencing. Another thing about emotions is that they're constantly changing, and happy people aren't always going to be experiencing happiness. What I mean by that is that you could experience a wide variety of emotions, but what we want to be cultivating is this state of like inner peace, despite whatever emotions arise in us, that we can always fall back on. So, how do we do that? How do we begin to control our emotions in this way? Well, I've been thinking about that and experiencing it as well. And it seems like there's a few different methods that we can use. The first being just pure observation, observing within ourselves these emotions. How do they arise in the first place? Learning those triggers for those emotions. So it involves curiosity, becoming curious with how you operate, because emotions are going to be different for each person. And so really, the answer is that it's up to you. Like, you have to figure it out. There is no one solution to figuring out and controlling your emotions, manipulating them, diving into emotional mastery. It's going to be different for every person. So, I invite you on this journey to start getting to work. It hasn't been easy for me. I don't know where I'm at in this journey. I feel like I've progressed from where I once was, and that's all I can ask for and work toward. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. has to be said here, or do I want to say? And yeah, I mean, I guess I'm curious too. Like, what has helped you with your emotions? What are the tools that you've discovered? You know, everyone has theirs, it seems, these days, whether it's, movement, working out, fitness is a good way to control and manipulate your emotional state. Stillness as well, meditation, diet, changing your diet, gratitude practices, journaling. Like, these are where the tools come in. So find your tools, get to work, and yeah, just realize the importance of emotion in your emotional state, because really so much of our lives are spent attempting to manipulate the outside world, the external environment. And the contentment that may bring is just so fleeting that really nothing is going to bring the sort of happiness that we wish to experience by manipulating the outside world. And it's actually by manipulating the inside world and observing it and understanding it that changes the external world and gives us a foundation for a more enduring and anti-fragile form of happiness. So I hope that helped, and I'm wishing you the best today on your journey towards emotional mastery. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye.